Hey guys, welcome back to the NVIDIA iCafé attack powered by ASUS ROG. This is the qualifiers that we are talking about, and of course, it's going to be the CS2 action that we are going to witness pretty soon. There are amazing amount of teams, there are amazing cafes that are going to come here and showcase their talent. Individuals will be on par. We are definitely in love with the way the Indian ecosystem of CS2 is evolving along the way. Well, it's period along with me. We do have Casa Senda on the desk, and today we are going to inaugurate with the qualifiers. Tomorrow there will be the quarters, and then day after tomorrow there will be the result which is going to be declared in the grand finale. So introducing you, Sanda, what are your expectations today?
A lot of expectations for sure. CS2, the game we have been playing from quite some time. So we have to see, quite excited to see how the teams are going to perform. 3 days
Yeah.
of journey. So throughout these 3 days, we'll definitely see a lot of action getting unfolded. For sure, a lot of excitement. You can hear it in my voice if you feel so.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course, there will be the excitement, there will be the carnage, there will be the chaos, and of course, at the same point, a lot of
Hmm,
strategies needs to be adhered to. And I really want to see
true.
what is going to happen in the qualifier, how this particular season is going to kick off, and what interesting amount of plays are going to be available from the individual players, or maybe as a particular cafe, as a particular team, because we have seen that evolution from the very first season of the NVIDIA iCafe attack powered by ASUS ROG. So I'm definitely looking forward to see how the day pans out. What are the strategies? What are the kind of plays that we are going to probably witness? Because there was a period when Dust 2 came into the mix. Once again,
Agreed.
we got to see a lot of SA12s being into the action. There were a
Hmm.
lot of moments where we got to see Deagles being approached a lot. So really need to know which kind of weapons today itself is going to get utilized by these individuals.
When the Deagle meta was going on, and people, I mean, not just through CS2, even back in the day when CSGO was so huge. So when Deagle particularly was on the move, hearing the gun go off itself was like a huge bang in the ear that, okay, someone is gonna hit me pretty hard. And then the other weaponry moving in, we saw the action getting unfolded and the entire map being remastered, the
Mhm.
game getting a very, very fresh change. So overall, lovely experience. And then, feeling the power through NVIDIA, that's a different experience altogether, right?
Yeah, of course, guys, you can check out the NVIDIA GPUs that you have, and all the details are, of course, given in the right there in the description. Make sure to follow the gamerconnect.in so that you can be updated with all the registrations links and all the next seasons that are going to happen so that
Hmm.
you can be a part of this action. You can not just enjoy, but also be a part, take some chunk of the prize pool, enjoy the action, get something good from this whole scenario, and experience what GPU has to offer from NVIDIA.
Yes, indeed. I use one of the RTX cards. I'm not going to tell you the name of the model. And then
Okay.
the chat you told me, which I'm waiting for. And the series is about to be launched or maybe, announced very soon. Quite excited for the new series to be launched. I go for the TI model. So the one, because back in the day, it's a long story ahead, 1050 series. That
Mhm.
card gave me the performance of a lifetime, like almost 8 years of performance and playing those games. Plus, the broadcast, a lot of pressure over the card, and yet NVIDIA made sure that it ran smoothly. Yes, outdated cards so had to change. Otherwise, I would have just moved on with my 1050. Happy with it.
Yeah, cards are very important, but talking about the game, I believe the pistol rounds are going to be equally important as well. The
Yes.
team which is sitting on the CT side, the team which is on sitting on the T side,
Hmm.
specifically the T sided team might just have that advantage in the very first round because of the fact
Agreed.
that when you talk about a particular scenario where CT teams are obviously going to get distracted if they are going to be bifurcated in
Hmm.
between the A side and the B side, or maybe the mid control is something that they're eyeing for. Meanwhile,
Hmm.
what can really happen from the other side, the T sided team, they can approach for a particular side, they can go run in, push down the players and shut them away, take the side control, go for the C4 plant, and then eventually go for the postman scenario. For next 40 seconds, they can establish a good control. All of that is something that I'm definitely looking forward to.
Of course, a lot of strategy which will be unfolded, a lot of lanes will be denied entry with the smokes and all. So, got to see how these entry points would be denied for the
Yeah.
opponents. And then when the entry happens, how they are going to get annihilated over the play. So, all this action will get unfolded in a short while. Just waiting for a little call from the production, which are sending in the instructions. So, before we unleash the action, let's take a quick coffee break, pump up our energy, and then be back with the game.
Well, folks, we are back with the action as promised. After a quick short break, yes, we are indeed back with the very first action in the NVIDIA iCafé attack, powered by ASUS of ROG, of course, and this is the qualifiers that we are talking about. And looking at the action, guys, the knife round is already run, and Blitz Esports seems to have nailed the CD side in their favor. Now, the question is, what will Vibe Zone Gaming 2 do? How are they going to act, and what kind of a play they're going to establish? Things like that, they're pretty bifurcated for now. Some of the individuals are aiming for the A side, some of them are
Mhm.
aiming for the B side. None of them are concerned really about the B, about the main, actually, I guess the mid.
Indeed, it needs to be covered because that's a crucial area where the game can either break or change. So we have Blitz Esports. Uh, we will talk about the team a little while. So yes, we were talking about the strats and how the lane could be controlled. Now, Blitz Esports versus Vibe Zone Gaming. Best wishes for both the teams. Beginning of the round. And here goes the action. Already dancing goes low with that. A lot of damage and immediate frags coming in the counter as well. This is not at all looking good. On the other corner, Ambush is gonna get ambushed, Raider.
Blitz is going bonkers. Look at them getting already the three frags, but the guy who is carrying the
Ooh.
C4, he is actually on the edge. He gets the first frag for the team as well.
Yes.
It's the A side that he's trying to hit, but from the other corner, the A shot is where the other two individuals are holding. They're coming from the donor, but it was basically a fake plant. But on the other corner,
Oh.
Destroyer getting the last frag onto the ambush. Otherwise, there was a very big probability that Vibe Zone Gaming 2 could have secured that table. But then again, guys, now it's Blitz who have got the control. They would be looking forward to having that bonus round in their favor, bringing in some SMGs, maybe even some AKs or M4. Oh, actually, AKs will be there from the T side. It's ZT side that we have to talk about, and we can clearly see Joy Boy is the one which has got the M4. So let's see if that M4 can be valuable or not. M4A4 in the hands. Joy Boy
Mhm.
marching away. Troyer, the previous round savior, is also right here.
Yes, indeed. That's a beautiful stun, and about to get the entry has not been allowed. With that, a lot of damage. One more time, Blitz definitely playing the field and Vibe Zone taking the grunt of the situation. Lucky, low on health, not so lucky, probably. Let's not say that it's gonna be a knife. And prior to that, destroyer over there, the entire lineup getting destroyed totally. So looks as if Raider, unless the loss bonus gets triggered, the round wouldn't change. So we have to wait for the maybe the third and the fourth round. Probably with the Deagles, melee a little bit of damage and get a bit of economy. Other than that, I don't see a huge change in this particular round.
I honestly am very surprised, honestly, because the fact that the second round was a bonus round for Blitz Esports, it was justified that
Yep.
they will go for the SMGs and the M4A4s. But what about the other guys? They
True.
went on to invest a lot into the SMGs as well, and that itself is going to turn out in a big drastic deal because now the other
Ooh.
guys do not have the advantage of having some good weapons in their favor. But CD side, they'll be having that advantage. But how will they create that advantage? Crime Master Gogo goes bonkers with 3Ks in a row. Dancing Rose on the other corner gets one. Destroyer has been destroyed. It is all trickling down to what Dancing Rose and Joy Boy can do. Dancing Rose will be caught off guard. It's M4 in the hands of Fear Ace, and he's going to fight with a guy who has got a FAMAS, a weapon which is higher when it comes to the recoil. But a
Mhm.
guy needs to be precise. He spots the player. Joy Boy gets it done once again. It's a 3-0, but a big blunder for Blitz Esports as well as they lost a lot of weapons.
Totally agree with you. FAMAS, the underrated weapon with the recoil. I tried it. I liked the weapon, not just in CS. Even on the other games, I loved it gun. So, because of several reasons, the damage it deals and then the pattern of the spray, everything differs a little bit. So, gives us an opportunity. The AK is on the other corner, and here we see the M4s gonna blast off. At the same time, good number of utils investment. So, this is the round where Wipe Zone can begin the journey.
Hope so. This could be the round where they can break even, where they can fight back, where they can initiate. Let's say in the lamps we have Time Master Gogo holding off a choke point. This is going to be
Mhm.
very interesting. In Sniper Nest, there is yet another individual. I thought for a mere moment that there might be a um, aggressive individual who is trying to infiltrate the sniper sense. That was not the case, but through the smokes, the way Tacos marched in and got the very first pick was pretty interesting. On the other corner, Lucky also gets Crime Master Go down. And look at them, they are marching towards the CT spawn. This is going to be interesting. Nobody's checking that angle. Dancing Rose has been compromised. That leaves Joy Boy and Focus. At the end, Joy Boy will be the last man standing. He's right there, pretty close to the individual. A flashbang goes in. There was flash, but through the smoke, There was a good rotation coming through. There will be an easy C4 plant coming through. But a 1v5, actually a 1v4 to be precise, it's highly improbable that maybe Joy Boy is going to win, but he still gets one. Odds are not looking in favor, and finally there is a silence which has been broken. Even Vibe Zone Gaming 2, they win their first round.
Agreed. With the investment on the AKs and with the utilities, this was on the board, and there we go, vibes getting done. Now, we have to see how Blitz is going to counter the same. Here is where the economy is slightly looking low, and they probably would go for not even a partial buy. Have to just go with the pistols, and then I see one SMG on the board. So not a lot of opportunity, not a lot of damage that can be dealt with. All that's needed is a little bit of strategy to counter vibes, which may get them the round, which is difficult. Not an impossible task though. 3-1 on the board with the timer ticking down. AK is ready, about to row, and I see on the other front, oh my goodness, a lot of damage, and with that 2K on the name, lays the path, Raider.
This is not looking good for Blitz Esports. I doubt that they're going to win this one. But they can actually create some damage. They can find some exit frags probably. That might be the case. Tacos, he's super low. But here comes some Molly. Good one. Not just that, some smokes to block off the A shot. The donut has been captured by the adversaries. But can they convert this round in their favor or not? That's what is something that I'm looking forward to. Destroyer is readily available with a shotgun on the other corner. There is a deagle and also another pistol in the hands of Dancing Rose. So it's highly improbable that they're going to win it. Dancing Rose falls down. Crime Master Gogo super low, gets spotted as soon as the smoke dissipates. But Crime Master Gogo, even before going down, he was able to get tacos down. Well, that's a win-win situation for him as an individual. But what about Destroyer? Is he going to destroy some hopes of his opponents, or is he going to save his weapon and be even more chaotic in the next few rounds, in the next few maps? Being this particular map, it always gives you an advantage. Goes in for the shots, misses. Wall bangable connections coming in from Voxic, combined effort from Lucky. That gets Destroyer down. It's 3-2 already.
A lot of damage attempted and completely getting annihilated over there. FAMAS, 2 players going for it, and the others attempting for an SMG. No, not. Oh, 3 going for the FAMAS. So this could be an interesting round. Just waiting for Destroyer to choose a weapon. He probably would go for the SMG. Not a lot of economy to work with. And with that, if Blitz loses this round, and not to say that it's a curse, this would be even difficult on the next round. Little bit of damage, a splash, but yet Crime Master Gogo goes down. And this leads to a pattern that I have observed, Raider, that as soon as Crime Master Gogo is down, one of their main assaulter, and that brings down the entire strength Joy Boy on the lane, the cover, the denial, and this could be a round for vibes.
Honestly, the worst part is that Blitz Esports is actually playing on the CD side. They should not overcommit. They should not peek. They should play on angles. If the aggressive stance is not working for them, they can actually wait for their opponent to make some mistakes. In the last 2 rounds, that never happened. In this one, maybe similar things can happen. Goes in for a fake plant, but this is not going to be easy. At box 6 spots him. Thomas also goes down. Dancing Roses compromise, and Focus needs to focus to win this round. Will not happen. Vibe Zone Gaming 2, they are just finding their vibe, bringing their zone in, and that's how they're gaming. That's how they're being valuable.
Oh, very well said. 3-3 on the board. So here's an opportunity. The loss bonus should get triggered on the next round. With that, again, Blitz may attempt it. Whereas, whenever we see the AKs roaring and Vibe Zone on the vibe, they are definitely making a big moves over the board. 3-3, equalized round. Most likely chance, Raider, could we expect more equalizing rounds on the next ones?
I think it's going to be 4-3, honestly. Yes, from Vibe Zone's perspective. But what was that? Destroyer finds 2K, a nade, a valuable one, that too from Tacos. He gets a 4K at the end and shuts down every single aggressive stance that was kind of getting brewed from the corners of Blitz Esports. They are getting blown into the oblivion, as whenever they're trying to be aggressive, there is a straight up answer. There is like a wall that has been rigged up by the lads of Team Vibe Zone Gaming 2, and it's pretty interesting the way they are playing. They are using their utils, they're using their precision, they're using their coordination, and the callouts must be proper from their corner as well, because the way they are getting the trades, look at that. I mean, initially, if I'm not wrong, Destroy got a 2K, and after that, Tacos utilized that whole info that his teammates gave him, utilized a nade, and then swung, took 2 more down. That's how there was a 4K from his corner. That's a brilliant way to play. But the individual known as Lucky, super duper unlucky, as he has been bombarded. He's super low. Fear Ace on the other corner goes down. Ambush, meanwhile, will try to circle around from the elbow.
Agreed. Destroyer ready to destroy. The sniper about to go off at any moment. 3 to 4. Not a lot of time to work with, so obviously would go for the save. Nothing else to be done here. Good decision by Blitz to save the sniper. Now investing on the weaponry. So this is the point where Dancing Rose can try. Okay, I believe Senna has stole the weaponry over here. And we see a sniper from Tacos as well. The name reminds me of Choco Taco a lot, and not to get diverted. Whereas it gives that vibes. So I have to see. And 4-4. I asked for an equalizer, and Raider, the teams are delivering it.
Yeah, good play. Cutthroat competition. Remember, it's not the old CSGO, guys. You just get 13 rounds. If you have the 13 round at the earliest, you are the winning one. Tacos, he finds a good one with a beautiful op shot. But through the wall bangable shots, here's another equalizing stand. Dancing Rose gets PRS. And another question would be, is Tacos going to find something else? He might just get it. No! He missed, and that was a brilliant opportunity from Kai Master Goku as he's one of the benevolent force coming in from their corner. Lucky on the other corner shuts down Dancing Rose. It's 2v3, gets one, maybe get two.
Ooh.
No. Voxic counters. It all trickles down to Kai Master Gogo. He needs to be vigilant enough to put down the players. And look at the HPs. They are straight up close to like 70, 75 HP. And Voxic gets it done. There you go, guys. 5-4. Despite of the fact that Kai Master Gogo got two brilliant picks, his team kind of fumbled down along the way.
The moment I saw Kramer Sugogo was alive, I had a little hope that the team may get the 2K done and get the round into their name. But on the other front, when I saw Voxic making the move, I was under the surety that the round is going to go for the vibe zone. So with that, huge numbers on the play, 11 for Crime Master Gogo on the kills, whereas Voxic with 10. So have to see how many more they're going to get it. Oh, the lane under the control, a little bit of retaliation. A util going down. Here is an opportunity. A lot of stun, and with that, a beautiful execution. Tacos making the move. A lovely one on the header. Another utility. This is going to stun a little bit. No, sting a little bit. But the smaller top. Why did you deny yourself?
That molly was good. That molly was well placed, as you rightly called it out, Santa. But now the question is, it's a 3-4 equation. You do not have a lot of control through the map. Players are trying to completely just roll down towards the B side, hold that particular angle. But there's a mid confrontation that is happening. And the individuals from Vibes on Gaming, they're trying to take the control of Donut right now, and they have it. They do have the control of the Donut. They will be marching in from A shot. Meanwhile, from the temple, Joy Boy is marching ahead, trying to get the X Factor, trying to get the backstab out of the individuals. Will that happen or not? They need to get the info. Well, he spots one. Lucky, once again being the unlucky one. Oh my god, Destroyer! He comes up with a different angle, but no, they won't go far. It will all trickle down to focus. Can he get it done? The C4 has been planted. There's just seconds of a due that is pending right now. But that nade is going to find him. Look at that. A well-placed nade right on the feet. Blows him into the oblivion.
An absolute ambush has been completely taken care of and focused while he attempted his best of the best. The moment he took the shots with the AK, that's where it led towards round 6-4 on the board. Probably I will expect an equalizer on the next round, if not this. So not a lot of investment left out yet. Attempting with the FAMAS. Have to see if this can change the situation. Not a lot of utilities to work with. So it's all up to the player's strategy. 4-6. This can lead towards a 2K. And the smoke. Oh, here comes a banger. No, misses on the first, misses on the second as well. A lot of damage and the beautiful stun gets them destroyed. I completely forgot that the player was over here.
Wow, that was good one. Destroyer, he found two crucial picks. Even when that player was flashed, he was efficient. But Crime Master Gogo, that's a big blunder. If he goes down, there is a very big chance that Vibe Zone Gaming 2 might just get that upper hand onto you. And remember, guys, it is the second last round of the first half. You need to find yourself back. Oh, that's a backstab. That's a backstab which is going to work. Initially whiffed a bit, but finally got the connection. Another brilliant nade. Oh, it depletes just 20% of the HP. So not so brilliant. Fear Ace on the other corners. Far Ace on the other corner, sorry. Is super low, but some wall-bangable shots is needed as the recoil of Hamas is heavy and hefty. Focus missed a lot of shots, but that is going to give the info towards this lad known as Dancing Rosie. He has got the info that now that seconds are running low, timer is running low, there is a very big probability that they might come into my crosshairs, and that's exactly what is happening. Pares, he'll be the first casualty. What about the second one? Is he going to charge? 20 more seconds. There is a chance that he might run towards the A side, and it will happen, guys. Look at that. Both the lads, they're racing towards their victory.
Both know that they are about to face off each other. Dancing Rose pretty ready, and on the other front, you see low health. There goes the banger, and with that, less heavy amount of damage, 5-6, and not a lot of timer left out. So that was a pretty close call. 5-6. So can we see 6-6 as well? I want to see equalizers, man. That's where the competition would go further, and
Yeah.
expected at this level.
Of course, when you are talking about the iCafé attack, every single season has been absolutely amazing. We have seen
Yes.
comebacks, we have seen fierce competition, we have seen evolution, we have seen adaptability, and that's exactly what we are eyeing for once again. Mid confrontations, all of the individuals are already pushing and pouring towards the A side. Nobody is even concerned about the mid. Meanwhile, the mid control has been taken away by Dancing Rose and Prime Master Gogo, namely. But what about this Joy Boy? Can you find more than one? You need to get at least one, but can you find more than one? That's a big question. Well, he is not going to find even a single frag out of that. But the donut control, it will be getting snagged. Oh my god, Trimaster Gogo, he's brilliant. Switches to ESP. Ambush, he puts down Trimaster Gogo. Meanwhile, Ambush gets one more. It's Destroyer who has been destroyed. The hopes are running very low. Focus becomes the last one standing. Dancing Rose has been compromised. What will happen next? Well, the question is, how are you going to deny the post plant?
Three-man standing, oh, attempted, wherein, already had it under their control. So Vibes going for a streak over here. 5-7. So the 2 rounds difference, not huge to conquer at the same point of time. Looking at the attacks, it's gonna be difficult. If you allow 2 more victories from there on, it's not gonna be easy. So check out the ASUS series. Amazing cards available with NVIDIA over here. So go check it out, guys. We are already using the RTX cards. Okay, having said that, another time, pistols, no. If I remember correctly, the last one when Blitz went on with
Yeah,
the
Blitz
pistol
won
rounds,
the
they
round.
had a
Yeah.
amazing victory, and they are going in as a bunch. Look at the 1-4 split. Here comes a little bit of intel. All 3 going for the banger, immediate execution and destroyer, totally destroying the other. Focus was laser shot over there.
The
I
choo
wanted to
choo
say
train
something else.
came in and
Hmm.
they delivered. They delivered the cargo, and it seems like the cargo was the leads that was available in the weapon. And now the
Hmm.
question is, what will happen in this 2v3 equation? Oh, it's actually 1v3. The last man standing, there is a ding shot that will happen. Focus finds, at least if I'm not wrong, 3Ks in this particular round, which is absolutely amazing. That's how you really need to come back in the picture. If you have lost the defensive rounds, you can come back in the attacking half. That's exactly what this team of Blitz Esports is trying to eye for. Vibe Zone Gaming 2 on the other corner, they're going to be bifurcated. They will not have the bonus buy, and it seems like that they are going for the visor approach. They're like, let's face a scoreline of 7-7. When
Mm-hmm.
we finally will have some good weapons to work with,
Mm-hmm.
then we are going to go with the full buy and then approach this fight in a different manner. But look at this, a fully util jam-packed with some good SMGs. Blitz Esports, they're marching towards their victory.
So the stuns are out, some smokes have been laid, a little bit of denial, and meanwhile, immediately going for a plant. That's a strat. This lays a little bit of tense situation over the other front. Oh, the up configuration and a big time takedown. Joy Boy was not at all allowing any joy for the others. Ambush, are you ready? It's a 1v4 and an ambush waiting. Prior to that, he goes down immediately. 7-7 on the board. Oh my goodness. Looks as if, I asked for an equalizer and Raider, it will be delivered one after the other.
Yeah, cutthroat competition. That's exactly what is going to happen in the very first qualifier, guys. We are not even talking about the grands. This is not even the semis, not even the quarters. We are just talking about the BO1s. And look at the cutthroat competition that is happening. Because obviously, in this scenario, it's the fight for survival. If they survive in this, they will be promoted to the next particular stage. But what will happen next? Vibe Zone, they do not have a lot of investment coming in once again. A Max 7, some Deagles.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they have got in their favor. No utils whatsoever. Some full shields are available, but from the other side, if you see Blitz Esports, they're going just all in because they do know that this is the very best moment that they have. They have got an
Mhm.
upper hand. Let's just deliver it in our favor. They have purchased some AKs. There are some SMGs as well, a lot of utils. Along with that, in just some defensive approaches, some half shields are also available. Oh, Destroyer destroys Far Ace. Ambush, he stays back. He's waiting for his teammate to be back into the mix, or maybe he's waiting for the plan to happen.
Probably would take the second approach. I would believe so. A lot of damage and destroyer. This guy time and again takes care of one after the other. But this particular juncture, lucky, not so lucky. With low on health and easy peasy takedown. Not a lot to work with. Blitz Esports 8 to 7. Enough time to and a good investment with utils. Not too much to go with yet. A little bit of investment on the M4s. Okay, both Furious and Lucky going for the utils as well. Tacos with the sniper, good one with the op. Have to see. I believe if I remember correctly, the prior time they could not make the best of the op. So this is the juncture where I want to see some shots laying over the head. Tacos, what are you going to do?
Even I was like a little bit startled at that moment because you're opping on an attack round. That was a little bit of a iffy moment for me personally, but look at the way they are coming back right now. The opera is still readily available in the lobby, but what about the other two individuals? They just went down in the lamps. That gives an open space towards this particular B side, and the plan is going to happen. Decides to go beyond the pillar, have some hardcore cover in their favor. Oh, this molly is going to cook
Oh,
him. Not so much because there was a smoke
yes.
which is going to douse the fire. So
Yep.
still, there is a decent amount of HP that is left, and watch out! Backstab it is. Voxic. He shuts down Dancing Rose, and it's a good approach coming in from Vibe Zone Gaming because they are just not just isolating the individuals, but also bringing in some different angles. But Voxic needs to go down. Oh my god, Prime Master Gogo
Ooh.
not just put down the op, but the other guy as well in the same line of fire. That's how you neglect three big save rounds coming in from your opponent. Vibe Zone Gaming too. I don't know what they have in their corner, but it seems like that they are helpless at this moment.
Agreed. Look at the economy. Destroyer gonna work with 13,000. My goodness, with a
Wow.
full buy.
He's
That's a
destroying the
big
banks.
number. Yes, yes, indeed. You can purchase for yourself. You can even purchase for your opponent teams. That much a currency this guy holds.
Yeah.
Okay, the all the team, but the Deagles. This is the area. I'll see a 5 rotation wide zone attempting for the same. Holding on a little front. First I saw. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Now, Voxic, could you repeat the same? Remains the question. But low on health, I don't think it is quite probable. Yet, we may expect a jump. Yep, that's the player they're looking for. But I don't think, sir, that anyone would attempt the same. Control the mid and a huge rotation over the other area. Lucky going for the front and he gets totally deleted. It's all up to Furious about to enter the site. A util denying them a little bit of entry. Beautiful execution of the smoke. And the moment he walks through, it's waiting for him. A lot of
Oh,
damage, but he lands it perfectly and Dancing Rose with the AKM banger over the head. You know, at times you hear that puchuk sound when the AKM hits you over the head. That's the kind of thing. One shot on the head and you're done.
that was a well placed shot, but of course, there was a
Yep.
cavalry which was ready from the other corner. The attackers were ready with some good backup, and that was
Hmm.
Dancing Rose, which was able to swoop away and eventually take the round in their control. Let's see, suppose I'm now miles ahead. I usually say, whenever it comes to games like CS2, you need to have at least 3 rounds of a lead so that you can say that there is a significant lead. If there is a 1 or 2 rounds of a lead, it can be just shattered in the next 2 rounds, but 3 rounds of lead justifies what you can do. But right now, they need to increase this lead and go towards the 11-4 scoreline, which is going to be a tad bit difficult because if you see Voxic, he has invested in an op. There are 4 M4A4s available. There are 2 diffusal kits available. Not just that, loads of utils are available. And you on the other corner, as an attacker, have some half shields, some full shields, and whatnot to work with. But still, Destroyer, look at him. 11,200 of crits. That is just good economy coming in from their corner. A lot of flashbangs, some smokes, burning alive the player. They will be swinging in, but they will still wait a little bit longer, I believe.
Just a little bit of strategy to be deployed.
Oh,
Meanwhile, UCA is going down. Lucky taking a lot of damage, and one more will instantly get vanished off the board.
lovely
Not at
nade.
all looking good for the team. This was an investment, and it was a heavy investment. Now, Voxic, are you going to save? And if it is so, if Tacos,
Oh,
oh, the moment I took the name, he goes down, and I could not call it. Feels as if Voxic would save at that distance. I don't think he's gonna attempt at all. Obvious choice. Have to save the op. And that too when you have five formidable opponents waiting for you to ambush. Oh man, look at this raider. Crime Master Gogo. He's gonna go for the prowl along with the hunt. I see a support as well moving in. This could be a cornered out situation. Not a lot of timer left out. Yes, they are searching for him. Tick tock goes down. Boom.
There was nothing to really lose from the corners of Blitz Esports. They have
Yep.
such a big, huge economy in their favor that they knew that even if there are some exit tracks coming in from the other side, we are still at a good spot. And that's exactly why they were just marching in up ahead. And being a guy who is playing an op, you need to like clear off some angles. You need to clear off some op angles, and eventually off angles should be cleared from your corner. But that really never happened from the guy known as Voxic, and unfortunately, that's a big loss that is going to happen to them. Once again, the economy is in shambles, but they will invest in a shotgun as well this time. It's an SA-12 which is coming through. This is going to be interesting. Those tight-knit corners, that's exactly where Blitz needs to watch out, but focus. Look at him going bonkers. Lucky on the other corner, fights back with an M4A4 in his hand. Oh, he gets two. Oh, it's actually ambush, not lucky. Ambush gets one more maybe. No, it's not gonna happen. Joy Boy, he finds a spot. Joy Boy is gonna go for a plant, but it's basically a 1v3 equation. Pretty tough to deal with.
Absolutely. And with the shotgun, it was difficult enough. Still, 7 to 11 on the board. One more round to work with. Blitz has the economy, so they would obviously go for, if not a full buy, half shields. Oh, they are investing. Okay. Seems as if they want to finish it off. So close by. So let's go for the banger. And on the other front, you see that while the AKs are roaring, not a lot of utils, particularly if you look at ambush with two stuns, so wouldn't lay that much of cover, or maybe wouldn't be able to deny exactly. Tacos ready, and let's go.
They are pushing, trying to be aggressive, trying to be effective. It's just not gonna be easy. Some good nades, some valuable utils that are being dumped over there. Op from the other side, Destroyer goes big, but Focus, he will be finding Lucky. Not just that, there is a retaliation on Focus. Dancing Rose also goes on. Now it's the Op and two AKs with loads of utils and a lot of guts. They need to mill this round away in their favor. Otherwise, 9-11 is going to be a little bit more close for comfort. It might happen. Yup, Joy Boy goes down in lamps. The Molly is going to block any other adversary who is trying to march in. There goes the flashbang. Still trying to pursue around, still trying to maneuver, but Destroyer knew what he had in his favor, and that's an op. Only one good shot onto the torso can put the player down, and that's exactly what happened. Now it's basically 2v3. Players are distracted a bit more. They're trying to approach B side, but they can easily go towards the A as well. That Molly is also going to corner the player, but they need to clear off, if I'm not wrong, far ace. That's the one which is holding the donut.
Yes, agreed. If at all Blitz Esports loses this round, I see they are left with still some economy. There comes the player about to go. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that. I was under the impression that, Crime Master Gogo would at least lay a little bit of damage for Destroyer to work that with. Op in his hand, enters the site, going for the save for sure. 19 seconds on the clock. So let's see if Ace. Yes. How did I miss that?
No,
My
the
bad.
approach, I believe, from the sides of Blitz Esports was basically that go ahead and distract. Dancing Rose tried to go for that. Joy Boy, sorry, tried to go for that, and Destroy could have rotated back to the other way around and eventually go for a plant. That's exactly what they did, but unfortunately, Joy Boy didn't even got a single value of that particular fight. That's exactly where this whole approach, this whole strategy went wrong. But still, the plant happened. Extra credits for that. They got a frag, extra credit for that as well. They already are looking good when it comes to the creds. Look at Destroyer, 11,000 plus of creds. They can reinvest, but as I said, 9-11 is a little bit too close for the comfort. There might be a comeback. There might be a 11-13 scoreline as well.
Agreed. And it's a dangerous number that I see on the screen. 11 to 9. I don't want to say it the other way around. Vibes Gaming versus Blitz Esports. Let's see the last two rounds being denied a lot of smokes and the utils. Oh my goodness, this is a slight bit of difficulty. And there we go. The Crime Master on the move. Another two would dust vanish off. That util didn't lay a lot of damage. But this one gonna burn. Ace was so lucky. Missed it slightly. Otherwise, it could have been ironed. But and the second one as well. This guy is really, the game is giving them the
Wow.
opportunity to go for the frags. Meanwhile, the plant destroyer quite ready for the same. A very good stun. Ace is in big time trouble. Denied him multiple attempts, and there you go. Lays the last shot. Now it's all up to Tacos and Voxic to take care of the situation. The op on the move took a little bit of damage. The Amog is gone, and with the banger on the head, and Tacos taking care of focus. It's all up to Tacos to go for the 2K. Doesn't know the position, immediately switches. That's a big time decision.
Whoa.
Tacos playing a lot of one. The high stakes game. Oh, Joy Boy. You saw the quick flick. My goodness, I thought so. Focus almost had it under the control.
A lot of mind games coming in from Tacos. He started
Yes.
with that op initially, got the
Yep.
one on the temple, and eventually after that he decides to like go for one more shot. Instantaneously switches to the M4A4 so that he can distract his opponent, and that's exactly what happened. The player directly, literally walked onto the trap and eventually got shot down. But the last 1v1 fight that happened, it was pretty eye candy. It was pretty amazing. Now there's a match point, or let's just say the series one because it's a BO1. It's basically under the favor of Blitz Esports right now. Oh my god, Grandmaster Gogo, lovely nade. Ambush has been ambushed. And he has been opened up with a lovely nade. He goes out. That leaves Tacos, Lucky, Far Ace, and Voxic to do the job. But can they? Sniper nest control has already been taken away. Grandmaster Gogo was deep in the nest. Spots the player, but on the other corner, Tacos finds one more. Grandmaster Gogo gets dinged with that shot on the cranium of the op. That's good. 12-9. Still, the odds are very much in the favor of Vibes, in the favor of Blitz Esports, to be honest, because Vibe Zone Gaming 2, they're not just lacking in terms of the manpower, but also lacking in terms of the angles that they can cover. Focus finds Far Ace. That leaves behind Tacos, the last man standing, the lone wolf, the hunter, which is going to get hunted for sure.
17 on his name. Very well said. And a banger with that. Tacos gonna go for the brawl. Would you
Op
change
versus
and
op.
then attempt? Yes,
Go
indeed.
on, Santa.
No, I thought you want to add to. Okay, so focus low on hand and Joy Boy holding a crucial corner. They have cornered and the crossfire directly walked over there. Just an angle needed, and with that, a beautiful victory. This was on the board. Raider already called it. That the team was not just lacking over the weaponry, also lacking a little bit over the numbers. Along with that, a lot of things went, I won't say haywire, a bit of stressful situation, of course, when you're left all alone or probably not able to work a lot with the utils available. So yes, Raider, beautifully executed game, and we enjoyed it a lot while watching it. At times I got lost into the game and I was clicking over my mouse. That's where I got a little bit distracted.
Yeah, I mean, there was so much happening. Initially, if you talk
Yep.
about the first 14 rounds, it was basically a scoreline of 7-7. That clearly dictates what kind of a true potential these teams held in their favor. There was a good
Hmm.
competition specifically for the first half, but as soon as there was a gear being switched from the other corner, we talk about Blitz Esports, they were struggling. Of course, there was a 7-5 scoreline, but they got back-to-back 3 rounds as soon as
True.
the second half kicked in. That's exactly
Mhm.
where they had their gear switched. They decided to go all in. They were pretty comfortable when it comes to having all those flags in their favor. But guys, this was the first map done, first game done and dusted, but there will be 2 more games on the stream. So stay tuned. We'll be back shortly with more action. Bye.